Good morning. This is call number 2020-37857 in the interest of Anthony and Javier Delgadillo. All parties, please raise your right hands to be sworn. Please unmute yourself, Mr. Delgadillo. Can you unmute yourself? There you go. All right. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am?
Yes, I do.
All right. Ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to these children.
Teresa Delgado, and I am the mother.
All right. And sir, your name and your relationship to the children.
Jorge Delgadillo, I'm their dad.
All right. And Ms. Navarro, please identify yourself and who you represent.
Elena Navarro for the mother, Teresa Delgado.
And sir, Mr. Rudiesel, please identify yourself.
Yes, Judge Sean Rudisell. I'm here on behalf of the father and counter-petitioner Jorge Alberto Delgadillo.
And for the state.
Oh, Jeffrey John.
We've got a petition to establish parent-child relationship and a petition and a SAPSER suit. What are we doing today, Ms. Jeffries?
Yes, Your Honor. The parties actually completed a mediated settlement agreement, so they're just proving up that mediated settlement agreement, and they're setting the case for entry.
All right. Who's going to take this lead on that?
I'll be the judge.
All right.
May I proceed?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Judge. I call Mr. Jorge Alberto Delgadillo. Sir, please state your full name for the record.
Jorge Alberto Delgadillo.
And Mr. Delgadillo, you are the father of Anthony Delgadillo and Javier Delgadillo. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And in fact, you have signed an acknowledgement of paternity on Anthony Delgadillo. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And sir, you have been a party to this suit affecting parent-child relationship, correct?
Yes.
And you attended mediation with the child's mother, and the child's mother is Teresa Delgadillo. Is that
Yes, sir.
Delgado, I'm sorry. Correct?
Delgado.
And you and Ms. Delgado attended mediation with attorneys present back on December 3rd of 2020. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And that was with the Domestic Relations Office, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, in that mediated settlement agreement, you have reached an agreement regarding provisions for conservatorship, possession, and access and support of the two children the subject of this suit. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you believe those provisions to be in the children's best interest?
Yes, sir.
Now, sir, you're here before the court today under penalty of perjury. You're acknowledging and admitting that you are the biological father of both of these children. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you're asking the court to establish the parent-child relationship between yourself and those two children for all purposes. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
And you're asking the court to approve your agreement and all the terms therein and set this for entry so we can present an order for the judge to sign. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
I pass the witness.
Ms. Navarro, do you have any questions of Mr. Delgadillo?
No, Your Honor, I don't.
Ms. Jeffries, any questions of Mr. Delgadillo?
No, Your Honor, I do not.
All right. Counsel, do you have any other witnesses you wish to present?
Sure, Judge. I'll call Ms. Delgado if I may.
All right.
Ms. Delgado, can you please state your full name for the record?
Teresa Delgado.
And Ms. Delgado, you also agree that Mr. Delgadillo is the biological father of the two children the subject of this suit. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And you're also asking that this court establish the parent-child relationship between Mr. Delgadillo and those two children for all purposes. Is that right?
Yes.
And you believe that's in the children's best interest?
Yes.
And ma'am, you acknowledge being in mediation and signing a mediated settlement agreement regarding these children?
Yes.
And do you believe the terms for possession and access, conservatorship, and support of those children that you reached in mediation are in the children's best interest?
Yes.
And you as well are asking the court to approve your agreements and set this matter for entry so we can present an order for signature. Is that correct?
Yes.
Pass the witness.
Ms. Navarro, do you have any questions?
No questions, Your Honor.
Ms. Jeffries, do you have any questions of Ms. Delgado?
No, Your Honor, not for this witness, Your Honor.
All right. Any other witnesses, counsel?
Judge, I have no further witnesses.
All right, Ms. Navarro, do you have any witnesses or anything you wish to add?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Jeffries, do you have any witnesses or anything you wish to add?
Yeah, and I would just like to add, I don't know if this order addressed any court costs. I don't know if the final order will address that, and I don't know if the court will order any court costs to be awarded in this case. But I just wanted to see on the record if addressing that in the final order.
Okay, so there are going to be some court costs, counsel, Mr. I'm sorry, I can't.
It's Rudisill, Your Honor. That's okay. Rudisill.
Rudisill.
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Rudisill, your client going to be, your client going to pay the court costs as billed in this matter?
Judge, if that's what the court orders, we didn't include that in the MSA, but I understand that's customary. So
Yeah.
if the court's going to order costs, if you could tell us what those costs would be.
Well, it's be as billed. I don't know what the cost
okay.
actually would be. Ms. Jeffries, what is the entry date?
The entry date, I believe, is January 22nd of 2021 at 9 a.m., Your Honor.
And who is going to draft the final order?
Judge, I'm drafting. I have an order that is ready, save and accept the court cost that we're discussing, or yeah. So I'll be circulating that this morning.
All right, then the court will approve the MSA read into the record, and the entry date will be January 22nd, 2021, with the father's attorney to submit the order for signature. Father to pay court costs as billed not later than April 1st, 2021. Anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Must, Judge.
Ms. Navarro?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you very much for reaching an agreement.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right,
Thank you, Your Honor.
you're excused.
Thank you, Judge. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Mr.
Thank you,
Rudisill, I
Judge.
can send you the language that we typically use in orders to address the court cost if you would.
Sure, if you would do that. Do you need my email now, or do you want to pull us in?
I don't want this to be recorded, your email address out there, so we can get on the other Zoom and I'll get that information if you